Hey, just ordinary friends and fam.
That's just Amber over there. We are taking advantage of being able to make videos while on the drive. We just got done doing our taxes, and Amber decided she's going to make a guest appearance on here while we make a video. In this video, we're going to be posting 6 new bases for you guys to use, whether that's in Legend League, Wars, CWL, you name it. Right now, they've gotten a lot of good reviews, and I'll kind of give you my 2 cents about them, and Amber will share her wealth of knowledge on all of these bases.
You can't afford me.
True. And we'll go from there. So this first base, it's a very good anti-3-star. It doesn't have the invisible spell tower in the core against the Town Hall, so and it's got really good defensive placement, so that way the RC charge is going to go around the base and hard to funnel it into the core. Town Hall is a little bit isolated, so you still have a good chance of that 1-star because there's not a lot of defenses around it. And yeah, so it's a really good anti-3-star base. Definitely have tested this one out a few times and it works great. What do you think?
Sounds great. Amber approved.
Amber approved. All right, this next base, if you guys are pushing up at all in Legend League, you've probably seen it a little bit, and you're seeing it because it's pretty successful. So super isolated Town Hall here, which means that, you know, Inferno artillery is shooting off at all the troops when it goes around and slowing them down. You also have the mono pretty isolated and not a lot of other like key defenses around it. So if they RC charge that area, then you know they're not going to get a lot of value as compared as if they're charging in the like 3 o'clock is really heavy on defenses. So you have a lot of good luck because they're usually charging the wrong way, and then you're saving a lot of defenses for the backside. I also highly recommend this multi-gear tower on the fast attack. Other than the long range, 10 out of 10 times, the amount of damage that it does is just not even, it doesn't even compare when it comes to the long range and the fast attack. So always use the fast attack. Base number 3, this one is kind of like a base that we showed in the last video that had 11 defenses in that last clan war. Very isolated, except for here. We're going to go ahead and change that to the fast attack like we were just talking about. And yeah, so really isolated in the core, and then it's also got the sweepers going in opposite directions with the mono in the core. So, you know, unfortunately about this base is, as long as they can get a good funnel and the troops are going to go towards the center, it's going to take out the Town Hall, the sweepers, and the mono. But it is hard getting there just because of all of the dead space in between there. Especially if you guys, also, you must, if you have decorations, you must put them in the core and all the blank spaces because it just messes with your eyes so much that it's harder to attack. So this base is very good for like Legend Leagues if you're shooting for 1-stars. But it does get taken out, if it 2-stars, it triples because there's just taking out so many of those big defenses in the core there. And we'll move on to the next one. This base is going to be a really good anti-3-star. It's got the Rage and the Poison Tower. Like I said, the only time you'll really see like anti-2-star base is with the invisible spell tower near the Town Hall, just because the amount of times that invisible spell tower will recycle and disappear the Town Hall. It just makes sense. And yeah, so really hard to funnel here. There is a little mistake with that. We're going to fix that and put the Dark Elixir drill into the top 12 o'clock corner, and then from there it is, you know, this is a very good base, hard to funnel. A lot of times they'll go in this backside to take out that mono, and again they're not getting a lot of key defenses with that since the fast multi-gear towers over here, archer towers, ricochet cannons, inferno scatters, and the spitters all in the core. So it's really hard to get a lot of value on this with the RC charge at the direct mono, which is like, you know, the typical attack that you see. And a lot of these go either anti-Root Rider or anti-Drags, just with the current meta. So again, highly recommend for Legend Leagues, Wars. You know, CWL still like 3 weeks out, so take your time with that. This is another base. Now, On this one, if they decide to charge the mono here, then they're going to get a lot of value because they're getting the multi-gear tower on fast attack, and then also the mono, and then a couple expos. That's if they can get that deep into it. If they're doing the Root Rider one, they probably only have like 4 to 6 invisible spell towers. If they're doing the Drags, then they probably have 11, and that's a little bit tougher because they'll get a lot more value. Again, the Town Hall is pretty isolated here, but this is meant for an anti 3-star. You have double rage against some like super OP defenses, so those defenses are just going to rain down on all those troops when they're getting into the court there. Staggered sweepers going to the back side of the base, and heavy traps on the top side next to the Town Hall. So if the Root Rider's going over that core there, unless they've got the healers on them or the Warden's Eternal Tome, they're going to get taken out. And then onto the last base. You guys have seen this base around a little bit. I think Itsu's the original creator of it, but you know, a lot of dead space in the core, hard to funnel. A lot of the major defenses are kind of just, you know, out and about. So another anti 3-star base, double rage towers against, you know, the hardest hitting defenses, the hardest DPS, and yeah, it's a really good base. Tested it out in Legend League and friendly challenges and friendly wars. I mean, you guys can use these. There's a lot of tournaments that are sparking up now. It's tournament season, so if you guys want to use them for that, you know, maybe not against like some elite teams because they've probably seen these bases before in Legend League, but definitely against like the average Joe, these bases will get defenses. So yeah, I hope that works for you guys. There's 6 new bases that I recommend in Legend League and in Wars. So good luck to you guys. Happy pushing, and we'll see you on the next video.